how to discover your identity, because we want to give a good introduction, right? Because when we give a good introduction, we create curiosity. I want to know more about you. And when we create curiosity, we occupy mind space. And this is what we want. We want to lead to a desire to engage with you. We want to build a connection. I guess no one disagrees. However, we're going to have to go into storytelling for this, because stories give all these emotions, value, emotions, principles, fears, all this good stuff, whereas common introductions just give facts and information. And we want to steer away from this because we want to define who we are today. And that goes with storytelling. Okay. And most of us are like pretty much like this today, right? We're our head is all over the place. There are many things we think about, many things we have to get straight, and it's very hard to kind of put in line and extract the right element that fits the situation. So we have to kind of go into this granular level to understand, okay, how we're picking it, because we want to become like this, right? We can become this atom that creates smart connections with our audience. And that's kind of the journey that we're going to go through in the next, I guess, 30 minutes. So let's discover the identities. There's something I should look at the chat. Yes, it's better. I'm not able. Okay, I can see now. Good. Let's go into this. Our identity determines the stories of the past, the present, the future, and of our values. That's what our identity determines. So we're going to go into this piece by piece. We're going to ask questions to help discover this, because your intro is not a piece of information. Your intro is a story that needs to be told. And I want you to put that bold on your paper as a headline. My intro is a story that needs to be told. Okay. It's important to look at this. There is no room for being humble when it's about your life. This is your life. This is your story. It needs to be told. Okay. And we're going to determine the more you decide, the more it helps you. That doesn't mean that what comes out of this is a narrow framework. It should be more of a corridor within you feel comfortable moving. Okay. That's what I want to create here together with you. So past, and I'm leaving this a few seconds, but you can see it stays there as I move on. What were you doing before this job that you're supposed to take? What have you studied, or what skills have you acquired in the past? What milestones were most important in your career and why? And Louisa, please be the guardian of time if you're still there, and slow me down if I'm too fast.
Yes. So are we supposed to write it down, Niki?
Answers.
Yes.
I'm giving you questions. You should write down the answer to this question. You can be very brief. It's just for you. You're not going to share it. This is just for you. I'm like a funnel, and this is not a mathematical equation. This is a journey that sharpens your mindset towards your personal identification. What were some of your achievements? Did you fail at any point of time in your professional life, or student life, or personal development? Did you face extraordinary challenges to fulfill a goal? What were these failures and challenges, and how did you overcome? Is it okay to move on? Give me a quick thumbs up if you're okay to move on. Present. What are you doing now? Complete the sentence. I want to be known as the guy, woman, girl, whatever, who. Complete that sentence. My one is, I want to be known as the guy who changes the life of 10 people every week. What problems or challenges are you solving right now and how? What do you like or dislike about your current life? Are you creating or making something new? And what is it? What is the big problem, challenge you are working on right now? And what are you learning and unlearning right now? If that's okay, we go into the future. Louise, what do you think?
I don't see anything in the chat or hear anything. I'm trying to do the exercise myself. I think it works, but please speak up, all you students, if if it's too fast.
How do you see your professional future? What kind of outlook do you want to develop in the future? Pardon the typo. Who do you want to be with in your dreams of future? And that could be a company as well as a person, of course. But when we talk about development, I would also see like what kind of company, what kind of organization is your dream organization? Answer this, complete this sentence. Just give me a few more years and I'll be able to. I have to fix some typos here. Sorry for that. Complete the sentence. I wish I could. And I know even if I try to take time, each of these questions could take, in theory, an hour to answer. But it's okay to also make it brief and notes and get a feeling of that journey and to come back and give yourself more time into this. What is that one thing you need to live your dream? And what is it if it's not money? Okay, to jump to the next. Values, the last box, the last circle, the last set of questions. What principles or code do you keep in mind when you make a decision? I feel like I'm way too fast, but we'll see. And if you feel like you're lost in one of the earlier questions, it's always okay to jump in and to jump over the others and jump in to where we are right now. It's always good to stick and come back with the current topic. Complete the following sentence. I will go to any extent at work if I feel. Second question to complete. I can let go of work, but I will never compromise on. Respect for me means. I will work for free if, not it's, if, sorry. When I take any risk, I think of only one thing, and that's so what we should have here now is we should have a set of answers that should funnel down for yourself who you define yourself to be. And I want you to, um, how can I do this? Now I'm kind of lost because I have the big screen. I don't see you anymore, but that's okay. I'm going to send you in breakouts, and I want you to share among each other what's the most valuable thing you heard today and last week. I want you to pick one of the sentences to complete and share it with each other. For example, the sentence, I want to be known as the guy, or I want to be known as the woman, or I want to be known as the girl. Whatever you'd like to pick, take one. Or you know how people in situations and then they struggle, and this is where I come into play. I want you to try out one of these frameworks or the feedback form. I don't know if it's in your intention or not, but when it makes me feel like, what can we do about it? And share that with each other and see how this feels for you.